Good morning. It's Wednesday, 21st of February 2018. Another day, another time for real-time daily trading ideas. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. We will speak about trading ideas, strategies, market screening, and maybe 1 or 2 questions from your side directly answered in our webinar. Our goal is quick and smart, 15 to 20 minutes, but for that daily. So let's have a nice and smooth start like every day. And like every day, we will start with our risk disclaimer. Forex and CFDs are leverage products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. If you're a starter in Forex and CFD trading, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with leverage trading, long trading, short trading, and your personal risk management. If you'd like to read the full risk disclaimer, just visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarkets.com, and you will find the full risk disclaimer on our page. This is me. My name is Jens. I'm talking from the Berlin office of Admiral Markets. We are a global company. We have 18 country offices. My English is made in Germany, but hopefully some of my quality too. But I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is the trader of today. This is our scheme. On Monday, it's Jay's day. On Tuesday, it's Paul's day. On Wednesday, like today, it's Mike's day. On Thursday, it's Leonard's day. And on Friday, it's Dirk's day. Our leading day traders live. Today's actions are tomorrow's results. And of course, if you like to trade Forex and CFDs, we would be happy if you do it with us. Many benefits you only get with Admiral Markets. For example, best typical spread of DAX 30 of just 0.8 points to the main trading hours. Choosable leverage up to 500. You can trade with MT4 or MT5. And great safeguards, our negative balance protection policy. Check all these benefits out on admiralmarkets.com. There you will find also something about our regulatory background if you like to read about it. And you can find the contact details like I display it here too. You can call us, you can send us an email, and YouTube and Facebook channel you should visit from time to time too. Our webinars will be recorded. A couple of hours later, they will be available on YouTube. Enough on my side. Now it's time for the day trader of today. Today it's Mike. Hi, good morning, Mike. What's your view to the markets?
Hello, good morning, traders, and thank you for your introducing words. Jens, the markets are fine during the last days, good opportunities, and I will show you my ideas for today, like every week on Wednesdays. And like every time, I will start with the news overview for today, things I have my eye on it, and there are a few for today, some in Great Britain, some in USA. The morning is not so much filled with news anymore. The time is over, but we have some news in the afternoon at 3:15 p.m. from Great Britain. The Bank of England will give some information, and this can have a strong impact to the currency and the index too. And in the afternoon, we will always see at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, sorry, we will see the existing home sales in January in the USA, and at 8 p.m. in the evening, yes, is the meetings, the minutes from the Fed in the USA, what will bring us some informations about the interest in USA. And we have in the afternoon too, the FOMC member Harker speaks, that we can also bring some volatility and some informations from this side. Okay, let's start with the markets. I have prepared a few ideas like every time. I have prepared the WTI informations to the SP 500, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, and of course the Bitcoin from time to time. And this is what I have today. And here is the MT550 Supreme version that we use here for trading and looking the markets. You see 3 time frames, the daily, the hourly, and the 5 minutes, and I trade the trends that I see in these different time frames. These windows are connected with each other in a chart group, so that it's pretty simple. You just have to add one symbol in one of the charts, and all of these charts are connected. Okay, let's start with the WTI. We have talked about last week about the WTI too, and what we see here at the moment is the big picture in the daily trend. And what we see here is a broken uptrend with a confirmed downtrend. This is very good to see. We have a clear downtrend at the moment in its correction. You see this here. This one is the correction. This was the uptrend in the hourly, and at the moment the market is going down again, and it makes it happen probably that this markets will go down to the latest low here. This is the chance that we have as a trend trader, and what we need to trade this is, of course, we need the situation that the hourly uptrend is broken, and this is what you can see here in the market at this time. The latest moves here, it was the latest uptrend. It's broken at the moment, and we have a clear downtrend here in this market. You see this here, the swings. You have some swings between of this. These are part of the latest movement. And what we have here now is that the market in the hourly is in a long movement, and it's tending up or sideward a little bit at the moment. So that the idea is that we should have a look to the 5-minute trends, and the 5-minute trend is at the moment in the situation that the trend is in a correction. And here are two opportunities. The first one is the market will keep weak, and when the market will keep weak, we will see more downtrending market in the 5-minute charts, and ongoing downtrend in the hourly chart. And this is what we would like to see here for the setup, that we open a position for lower prices here. That means the hourly should go lower, and then is the situation that we can expect lower prices for the oil market too, and you can find your own setup to trade the markets down. That means it's your decision how you enter this trend. But what we see here is we have a deep correction in the daily, and we have a new downtrend in the hourly. That means the market is going down again to the lower prices, and this is prepared for trend traders into the daily trend. What you can do is you can use the hourly trend to open your position. Right. You can use this for the timing in your trend, and of course you can use it to find your exit when you have to limit your risk, and you can answer the question who will sell after you. And this is to see here at this point in the hourly charts. You have here the lows from this uptrend here, and here are the latest lows, and you can find some sellers for your trade. Good. Next market is the S&P 500 as preparation for the afternoon. So this is the chart, or these are the charts from the S&P 500. And what we see here in the daily, of course, we had a lot of down pressure in the last weeks. So what we see here now is we had a good up movement that has even broken this level over here that we have at 2,726. But now we see a correction after this strong movements, and nobody knows what will come next. We can see a new uptrend in the daily. That means we should go above this level, and then is the market trending up again. Or on the other hand, we can see that the markets just tested this level over here and will go down to the latest low here. These are two opportunities that you can trade. For short-term traders, it's interesting to have a look to the hourly chart. The hourly chart is in the moment in the same situation like the daily. You see the daily is trending down, and this is what you see here. You have this clear downtrend in the hourly chart. I draw this in for you here. And here you have the situation, and this is what sometimes happens. The markets are going above a level like this and tending down again. So this is important to know when you have your stops. Don't place your stops too close to the highs. Give them a little bit space, and then the markets will test these levels and then will go down again. And this is what you see here now at the moment. And the market is trending down. This is what you see at the moment. And the indication of this is, have a look to them. We are here in a resistance level, and the resistance level was tested more than one time. But what we also see here is we see lower lows. That means the participants begin to sell earlier and earlier. That means the pressure to the markets, to lower prices, comes earlier and earlier in. And this, what we see here, is a correction pattern, the triangle, and this is going down, and the market is probably going below this level. And what you see here too is when the markets will break this level, the correction pattern is finished and you find new sellers in points like here and here in this area. So there's a lot of potential, and when you have this, and short-term traders and can try to break the breakout, to trade the breakout. And when you do this, just have a look into the 5 minutes. The 5 minutes show the same picture like the hourly. You have here the resistance level where the markets jumped up more than one time, and at the upper side you have here the situation that we could see in the hourly chart. We have lower lows, and when the markets will break this level over here, we will see a downtrending markets over here. That means we have at the moment in the 5 minutes, you see this here, a market that gets the pressure from above, but this level here is not yet broken. But when we break this level, you can wait for a confirmation. That means the markets should go below this level over here. Oops, sorry for this. Should go below this level over here and make a new downtrend. That means here this one should happen, and this is the break. Then wait for a correction, and then be prepared to open your position when the markets will have a new downtrend. And then do you trade the downtrend from the 5 minutes into the current downtrend of the hourly. That means there are two time frames flow into one direction. And when the markets keep weak, what we see worldwide, then is the opportunity on your side that we see probably really lower prices. And this is a best situation that you can trade for this idea at the moment. Right, let's have a look to some currencies. We start with New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So I just have a look to this. Here it is, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. You see how easy that works. Just draw the instrument into one of these charts, and all three charts show you the same instrument. Right, New Zealand dollar, very interesting at the moment. What we see in a big picture is the daily chart. Interesting. What is interesting? Interesting is the situation that we have here in the daily chart, the resistance level over here. Just let me mark this for you. This one here is the resistance level. The markets came more than one time above here, above this level or into this level, and but there was no power to make higher prices. What we see instead is that the markets made no new highs, but we see lower lows. And this is the indication that the markets want not go above this level over here, and the traders start later to begin to buy this currency. This is the indication that we see probably lower prices, and we just trade opportunities. And the opportunity here in this one is that we use the hourly trend to trade into the daily. You see this here, the daily is going down, and this is what you see in the hourly too. We have a wonderful downtrending market over here that is in a deep correction at the moment, and this is what it makes interesting for here. You see this current candle over here. When this hour is done, it means it has begun at the moment, but this one here could be the candle that indicate us a reversal pattern, and this is what you see in the 5 minutes. The 5 minutes show us the momentary situation, the current situation that we have here, this little uptrend over here. And when this candle here in the hourly chart is the reversal pattern candle, and then will you see a downtrend here in the 5 minute charts. And this is the opportunity that we have here at the moment, that we see the markets going below this level over here, and you can start your trade as soon as we have an uptrending markets here in the 5 minutes. So what you should see at first is we should see a new downtrend, and then can you trade from the 5 minutes into the hourly. Short-term target, of course, are the latest lows here in the New Zealand dollar. A long-term target is that the market is going down to the latest lows over here. These are two opportunities, and you can decide which one you would like to trade, and you want to trade for your risk and chance ratio. Right, okay. Next one is the New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. the cross currency Swiss is interesting at the moment. And here you have a totally different chart. We see the daily in a situation where we have also a zone of resistance. Here it is. So, and what you can do here are two things. First one, when the market is going above here, above this level, is this downtrend broken for the first time? This is the one thing. The second one is the market just tested this level over here and will go to lower prices again. And how can we find out what we can do here is, of course, you have this pattern over here. You see this candle here in the daily. The highest high of this of today was above this level over here. That means the first one is broken, has broken the high of the day, has broken the latest high of this downtrend here. This trend was indicated, or better initiated, by the situation that we have here in the hourly, a current uptrend and a correction pattern like this one here, like the increasing triangle, and the markets went above this level. So, and short-term traders can do the following. We had the first test of this breakout, and you see this here, the big picture. It's not the big picture, but what we see here at the moment is that the 5-minute trend went up here. That was the latest correction, the latest movement, and now are the 5 minutes in its correction. So, and when the 5 minutes are going up again, then is the 5-minute trend trending up into the uptrending hourly. And this is what you can use for short-term trading. That means you have the opportunity that the daily will go to higher prices. You see some opportunities where you can place your target orders, and you can trade the hourly chart. That means a trend lost as long as it's broken. So, and the hourly chart has the chance to go higher when the markets will be strong in this moment. And this is the opportunity that we have here. As soon as the 5-minute chart will go up here, also above this level over here, do we have a confirmed breakout of this triangle. And this is what you can use when the market keeps strong. At the other hand, for the case that the markets keep weak or stay weak, and this was just a test of this resistant level over here, and we will see a rebound. We will see, of course, a downtrending 5-minute trend and a false breakout. And this is what you can trade then in this situation when the markets will stay weak. Then will we see lower prices over here. You will see a downtrend in the 5 minutes. You will see a downtrending markets in the hourly. And in this situation, of course, the market will go to lower prices in the daily chart. And so you have some opportunities to trade and make the best of the situation, just to have some trading ideas for this title, New Zealand Swiss franc. And the last one, I know a lot of you trade or like to trade the Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin was tending down very, very strong. We came up from around about 20,000 and went down to 7,100 US dollar. And now we had a strong up movement during the last days without any strong corrections. So this might be just a reversal of the latest down move. But what you can see here, or what you can do now, of course, is you can find also trade opportunities in short term and in long term. Trend traders might say, all right, we have a downtrend here in the daily chart. That means you should have a look to the hourly. As soon as the markets will go to lower prices and indicate us a downtrend, then can you trade the downtrend? What do we have at the moment in the hourly? We have in the big picture, we have, of course, still the uptrending markets, but the latest movement, you can see this also as a trend, is definitely broken. And by a strong movement down, you see this here, this trend is visible in the 5-minute charts, and it's now in more or less a correction, and the market is weak at the moment. And what you can do here is you have no clear trend at the moment in the hourly, in the current trend, and the market is weak at the moment, and you can use the 5-minute chart to trade probably appearing down movement here. And you can do this when you have a watch to the 5-minute trend. At the moment, you see this here, it's upward, but as soon as this market is broken, you will see probably a new downtrend in the 5 minutes. So that means this level over here is important here at this situation. Is the 5-minute downtrend broken? And when you see in the situation a new downtrend in the 5 minutes, you can trade into the direction of the prior down movement in the hourly. And this is the situation when we have here a reversal pattern in the daily chart, and when this reversal pattern is confirmed, will you see a downtrend in the hourly, and you can trade into the big picture of the daily downtrending Bitcoin US dollar in short term. Right. This is for now for my preparations. Time is over for today from my side. If we have any question, Jens, ask me the questions and we will have a look to the one or the other markets.
Not really a question. 1 or 2 questions I answer directly one-to-one in the chat function of GoToWebinar. So thanks for that. Our goal is quick and smart. So we have it for today. Thanks. And tomorrow is another day with a new day trader of the next day. On Thursday it's Nenad. So hope to see you again to the same time. Greetings from Berlin office of Admiral Markets and good trades. Bye-bye.